Medley Media Podcast. It's your girl Country, and today we are here with Bluefield, West Virginia, right?
I'm gonna say that's like where I'm living at right now, but I'm from upstate New York, Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Turn Up King himself, Mr. Tuck.
Mr. I swear to God.
So how you get the Turn Up King name?
Honestly, it's cause like back home, like everybody know me, I'm always lit, like for no reason, whether it's clowning, partying, any of that. Like that's just me. I have like a lit personality. I'm hyper.
You don't look like you. You look like you're pretty quiet.
Oh yeah, cause I'm fried right now.
Now, when you say back home, you mean New York?
Yeah, that's where
okay.
I'm originally from, back home in New York. I moved out to Bluefield, West Virginia about, 4 years now?
What
I've
made
been
you
out
move?
there. I moved out there because stay out of trouble from back home. Came out there, my cousin, he let me stay out there with him for a little bit. And the crazy thing about that, his ass in trouble now. So yeah, I'm just out there type stuff, me and my shorty or whatever. So
Okay.
just doing my own thing right now.
So did you get into music before you left New York?
No, I was actually into it a little bit when I was there. Like I was just starting out, like when my big cousin, he had just came out of jail or whatever, and he was starting the little YMG music group, because that's what I'm a part of.
What does YMG stand for?
York Music Group,
Okay.
like for like the upstate type of feel.
Okay.
But he basically got out of jail and he was like, "Hey, you trying to do this music thing for real?" And I was like, "Shit, fuck it, why not? Shit, we could get lit real quick." And he was like, "No, I'm serious though. Like, bro, I done did this time. Like, this shit is for real." Like, I'm like, "All right, bet." And shit, he told me, shit, chill out from the dumb stuff I was doing and just might as well get in the stew. And I said, fuck it.
Had you thought about music before that? Was music like?
Yeah, I always loved music. I used to dance and shit too. For real.
So when you say dance,
Oh no, that's when I was like 17, younger. Like,
you mean like backup dance?
oh no, I ain't no backup dancer. Hell no. I could never be no backup dancer, nah. Like, pop locking and shit like that.
Well, what's wrong with being a backup dancer? Some of the greats were backup. Tupac was backup dancer.
You're right. I just can't be backup though.
Mary J. Blige was a backup dancer for what was his name? Father MC.
Yeah, I
Backup
don't know.
singer.
I just really couldn't see myself doing that, being a backup dancer. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I just couldn't see myself doing it.
What's a few differences you noticed between New York and West Virginia outside of being country?
It's quiet. I say it's quiet. I'm gonna say people are a lot nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, back home, it's like everybody got a mug on their face. They got an attitude or something. Like, you can't even sit here and like walk past somebody being without them mugging. But out here, everybody's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, and shit. My instinct. What you want? Like, I don't know you like that, but that's from back home. But I would say my shorty had put me on, and like my cousin had put me on to where it's like it ain't even like that out here. Like, you could just be chill. You ain't gotta worry about nothing like that. So.
What's one of the differences in music?
Music?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, where I'm at, it's not really a big music scene for real. Like, you got a couple people that do music, but it's not, it's not like Charlotte. It's not like New York, Florida, or like places like that. You feel me? Don't get it wrong. Like it's people that do music there and shit. Like, it could be one of them come up states, but it's different.
When you first got down there, were they listening to the same music that you was listening to in New York?
I would say kind of, not really.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say we got all the Fabs and shit up there. A lot of people listen to him. Don't get it wrong, they listen to down south music, but I think we was just more up to speed with like certain stuff that would come out, like, because a lot of people just stuck on like the mainstream stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of underground stuff where you like, damn, who is that? But that person, he be out there for real. Like, yeah, the music scene is different. I'm gonna say that.
Do you have a lot of independent artists that you listen to in West Virginia?
No.
Nobody?
No.
Have you heard of any of them there?
Oh yeah, I heard of them. I just don't. I just don't focus on that. I just focus on myself, honestly. It's
So
not
there's no independent artist, period, that you
that I actually like sit down and put my headphones
or
in and
that you've
listen
heard
to.
and you like.
Oh yeah, yeah. I only like a couple.
Like who?
I want to say shout out to Lil Walt. I want to say he out there doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say my man. I want to say of course my little group. I would say MBK 35. He was supposed to be here. Say Medley, you had met him one time. Yeah, my man with the dreads. Fucking for real, I really don't focus on listening to nobody else for real. And that's just me though, because if I'm sitting there focusing on listening to him, then you know what I'm saying, how am I working on myself?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta worry about my own craft, you know. I ain't no hater or nothing. I listen to people, but I'm still on the come up just like you.
Do you have a lot of features on your songs?
No.
You don't? Would you ever have a feature with
Oh
another
yeah.
independent artist?
Yeah. But the whole thing about it is it's hard to find independent artists that's actually serious though.
Mm-hmm.
Like people may take this music thing like, oh, you just get into the stew, let me get a YouTube beat and then it's lit. No, that ain't it. Like if you want to make some type of money or something from it, like get you a producer, find you a cameraman, get you some credentials or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just not all about music. Like the whole little industry it's 90% business, 10% music. The music is the easy part. You could rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you done. You could finish the song within 2 hours. But the business aspect that take years. Like that's why it's like hard for me to work with a lot of people, because when I sit down and literally explain that, it's like they'll sit there and be like, oh damn, oh you serious. I'm like, yeah. Like I may not be like some big time artist, but I'm coming up. So shit, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So being that you're not from here, how do you find a producer or a studio or just a beat?
Honestly, network as much as I can. Network, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I found Medley. Instagram.
What studio you go to in Bluefield?
I record myself.
Oh, okay. What equipment do you use?
I want to say I got Pro Tools.
Okay.
I use that. I want to say I just record right upstairs. You know.
You edit it and everything yourself?
Everything. Yeah, I had to learn it like for real, cause like, excuse me, when I first came out there, that's just like with anybody. You from out of state, you know everybody doing their thing, you doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people want to sit here, tax on studio time, or they want to mess with your edits, or you know what I'm saying, because I'm from out of state. They not going to show that same love like they going to show their mans.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless
Have
if
you
it's
ran
hot or
into
not.
a lot of that since you've been here? Have you ran into that at all?
That's why I brought my own studio. Honestly, that's really why I brought my own studio. Like, and the thing with me, once you get to know me, I'm humble as hell. Like, I'm willing to work with anybody. As like I said, as long as you serious, like we could kick it, anything. But it don't be the same energy. It don't be matched, or they not as serious. Because a lot of people really just do it for the local clout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time for that. Like especially me, I'm grown. Like I ain't got time for real. I'm trying to really get this stuff lit, take care of my family, and do what I need to do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So for somebody that's never heard your music, how would you describe it?
How could I describe? I would say, I don't know. It's like it got like a bop to it. It's like, I would say it's like turned up, but then at the same time it's like it may sound like some swag rap, but I'm speaking what's going on though, like with my life and what's going on around me, my brothers, any of that. I do got some like emotional songs too, like a couple that I didn't drop yet, and like Bag Talk, that's not really an emotional song, but that's like a route that I can take it because I'm talking about what I want to do with my life and shit like that. Like, so I would say it's I'm gonna just say it's lit for real. It's like a lit type of feel, but it's like reality rap too, mixed. If you get what I'm saying, like it really doesn't have a genre, honestly. Like I feel like I got my own style because I don't try to copy nobody or sound like nobody because that's corny.
Yeah, your most recent project, Backwoods and Backroads.
Mm.
How did you come up with that title?
Well, shit, if you see where I'm at, you gonna be like, oh, this is exactly why you called it this. You had to roll you some backwoods to ride these motherfucking roads. Like, I swear to God, no, but like for real. But that's the real reason why I called it that, because like out where I'm at, it's like, it's not I'm gonna say it's country, but it's like it's really like a lot of back roads, but it like everything leads to one place though. It's like it's crazy. Like I want to say a lot of people didn't put me on to it, and I done sat here in the passenger seat like, where the hell's we going? They be like, watch this. I'm like, how the hell we end up right here, bro? We was just way over here. Like it's them back roads. Shit, fucking, and that's what I smoke on backwoods. For
You
real,
like
that's
backwoods?
hell yeah. I say that's what I smoke backwoods, frontos, and I do papers, but
You
papers
said
is messy.
Fratos.
Yeah, the fronto leaves.
I never heard of those.
Yeah, it's them big old. It's basically like a big old that big leaf.
That people be tearing?
No, I don't say it's literally a big leaf, like you get it in a package, but yeah, like the people be tearing off and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I heard that even though you're from New York, one of your biggest musical influences was Gucci.
Hell yeah, that's my favorite rapper.
How did it get to be Gucci and you from New York?
Because honestly, I'm a person that listen to all types of music. I don't discriminate. Like I really don't. Like, and then when Gucci first came out, that's So Icy. Like a lot of people was like, "What the hell is this?"
I did kind of like that.
And like I like that. And then when he dropped his Trap Houses, then he kept going. The Gucci LaFleurs, the Writing on the Wall. Like I could go on about Gucci. Like, but yeah, like, for real, that was. He was just different. He didn't sound like everything that everybody else was listening to at the time. That's when trap music, quote unquote, him and Jeezy came out type shit. But like Gucci, that's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's my favorite rapper.
Who would you
though.
pick between Gucci and Jeezy?
Gucci, y'all. I don't listen to Jeezy. Gucci. That's a
Do you think Gucci sound different since he's gotten out?
Like his music, he matured. I'm gonna say he matured because a lot of people sit here try to say, oh, he changed or he's a quote unquote clone, but it's like, let you go to jail for some real shit. Like actually go to jail. It's a lot of people that, oh, I'm this, I'm that. First of all, you're not. You never been there. You don't know what this man did experience. Like, bruh, he changed for the better. That's what I see in it. Like he's healthier. He got a happy life at home with his wife.
Got married.
Like for real, like he doing good for himself. But it's people that's like, oh, you changed. Oh, so you want me to be smoking weed, drinking lean, and being popping off on everybody? Which one do you want? Happy life or going back to jail? So like I understand where you're coming from. Sometimes you got to change certain shit.
Have you done any performances?
Yeah, I've done a few.
Where you perform at?
I performed a couple times, like back at home. I actually recently, my recent performance, I opened up for Dababy in Morgantown, West Virginia.
Okay, how did you get that?
I'm saying, shit, pay for that slot. Fuck that, needed that.
I know that's
I'm
right.
saying me and my guy MBK35. Like I said, he's supposed to be here. We went in for that spot. Said fuck it, shit, why not?
That's dope.
For real. Like shit. It costs, but shit, you sometimes you gotta risk it to do that.
How, without giving out too many of your secrets, how do you go about finding opportunities for that?
Honestly, it's the internet. Like it's really simple. Like a lot of people, a lot of people lazy. Like no BS. Sometimes I find myself being lazy because I could be doing more. But a lot of people is lazy for real. They don't be wanting to look for like, oh, what's going on next? Who's performing here? Or who should I talk to figure out where this next performance is? Like what artist is coming? Like I just won't open up like for anybody. Like I'm not like no bougie type of rapper or nothing, but it's like it has to make sense to me. Like you feel me?
That makes sense.
Like why would I sit here open up for somebody that's on the come up? Then you got Dababy that's damn near worldwide lit right now. I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna make sense and get a little bit of notoriety. Even if he don't even notice, you know what I'm saying? At least I got a couple more people that's liking my music now. You feel me? It really is just all about networking for real.
Did y'all meet?
I say we didn't get to meet, but we was like backstage with like Stunner and them. Baby ain't really come into like everything was like more cleared out and stuff. We was backstage with like Stunner tall as hell. He tall as hell. I was like, damn. Nah, but I would say it was a real dope ass vibe though. It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was lit though.
So outside of paying for the slot, did you have to do anything else? To just pay for the slot?
Yeah, just pay for the slot more or less.
Okay.
For real.
So when you perform, well, who else have you opened up for outside of Dababy?
I did Dababy. excuse me, OJ the Juice Man, Lil Bibby.
All of this was in West Virginia?
I want to say Lil Bibby was back in New York.
Okay.
OJ the Juice Man was back in New York. And I think that was it. Like right now, actually, we're trying to work on opening up for YBN Namir soon, because he's supposed to be coming to Morgantown too.
Okay.
So that's the next thing we trying to work on, depending on like how everything going. We still going back and forth with the promoter and everything and the DJ. So we just waiting on that.
With you working so close to mainstream artists like that, has anybody like pulled you to the side and?
Honestly, some crazy stuff. Like when we opened up, like for Dababy or whatever, like the party promoter, like he hit us up because we didn't go to the after party, you know, because like we always traveling, so we just went back to my man's brother's house and just chilled more or less, you know, caught up on sleep so we could hit the road. The promoter, he had hit us up, or he had hit my man that was like, yo, y'all should have came to the after party. And he was like, why? What you talking about? He was like, hey, they was fucking with y'all for real, for real. I was like, word. I was like, bro, don't. I was like, he flexing. I was
How
like,
does that make you feel?
Honestly, it made me feel good, but then it made me feel bad. Like, damn, maybe we should have went to that after party. But sometimes certain things happen for a reason. You feel me? Because at the same time that night that this happened, it was a big fight there. You feel me? And like with their security and all that shit with somebody that was actually wilding at the performance. So it was like, who knows what could have happened, or you know what I'm saying, the situation to where we could have sat here and met, but it couldn't have been finished. You know what I mean? Because of that BS that happened.
True.
So it's like I feel like certain things happen for a reason. Like I just got to be patient more or less and just keep doing what I'm doing. Just work
and that's
harder.
dope that you look at it like that. A lot of people won't even think about things like that.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you got to think outside the box. Like that's why I approach certain situations the way I do. Like I sit back, observe, think, and it's like, yeah, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Like, you feel me? Like, who knows what could have happened that night? Like, we seen the video and the footage. It wasn't nothing serious. Like, it was scuffling, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't any shooting.
But it was like, but who knows, you know what I'm saying, what could have happened if history's changed itself and I was there. You feel me?
And this was Dababy security and somebody else.
I'm saying I am DJ Kid. I don't say he bust a nigga in the head real quick. That shit, it was funny, honestly. The video was funny. It was up on IG.
Oh, for real? On who? Dababy page?
The party promoter joint.
Who was the party promoter?
I think what's his name? Big L. I think his name is Big L or something like that. Yeah.
Let me look that up. So what type of performer are you? Do you stand in one spot on the stage and hold the microphone?
Oh no, I turn up.
Is it just you, or do you have a stage full of people?
Nah, I don't do the entourage thing, because the whole thing about that is like, you can have an entourage, but who's really gonna be there for you? Like I do, like you can ask. I would say you can ask Medley when y'all got time. I do my videos. I be literally by myself or somebody else, like, but it be the same person, like for real. Like I don't really look for no big crowds. Like I could put the word out there, oh, what's up? I'm about to do this, but like at the same time, like I said from before, a lot of people don't think I'm as serious as what I'm really doing until they see the progress, until they see stuff like this. I'm at a podcast now. You want to support, so it's like I'd rather do it by myself and build up my fam for real.
Can you think of anybody that's been there from the first time you started music to now? Do you even remember the first song you wrote?
Yeah.
Do you remember any of it?
It's actually called I Swear to God, but no, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember it, but it was me and my little bro, Go Hard Kiss. He from back home. He on the come up back home too, for real, for real. Shout out to him. That's my little bro. But fucking, like honestly, the ones who's been there from the jump, I'm gonna say that's still here, is my brother Javon. I ain't gonna lie, at first he thought I was playing too, until he seen like, oh, you dead ass. Like, you know how it is with your relatives. Like it is what it is. But my brother Javon, I don't say shit, MBK35, which is my shorty's brother, he been there. Shit, he the one who caught me before I bought this new studio. He the one who caught me my first studio, for real, for real. He was like, man, fuck these niggas, huh?
That's dope.
He just chopped it out. He's like, nigga, go ahead, bruh. He's like, you got this shit. I'm behind you, fucking. No matter how big it get, at least we tried. Like, you feel me? So like him, I don't say my big cousin, Taiwan. I don't say shit, which is YMG Shooter. He shot some of my videos from back home, and like the recent joint that we was just in, like the recent video, Bad Day. The big dude,
And
that's
you
him.
shot that back home, right?
And that's him. Like that's one of the ones that been there. Like it's like them the main ones I could really name. Like for real, for real. Like a lot of people will say like, "Oh, I was there, this and the third," but when? Like all I wanted you to do was share my post, and you couldn't even do that. It's a click of a button. Like you don't have to put no comments. You don't have to say it's hot. Nothing. You literally have to. Now your friends see it. That's all I want.
Have you gotten to the point where people said you changed?
No, everybody just know I'm mean. Everybody think, I'm gonna just say this. Everybody think I'm mean because I have a zero tolerance for bullshit. Like I'm that one friend that's always gonna keep it 1K. Period. So it's like they know how I am. So it's like I didn't change. Y'all just know if I'm serious about something, you see how I'm going. They know how to approach me with it. Like you know what I'm saying. They won't try to come at me. They won't say nothing like cross the line or nothing like that. Like I ain't. They already know I'm me. I ain't gonna change for nobody. I ain't got time for that.
Do they know your music back home since you started music in Virginia? When you go back and you open.
I want to say actually I got a couple songs that get played on the radio for real back at home.
Okay.
Like shout out to DJ Bandana Black. He still keep me in rotation. Even like some with my new songs. Like I said, this goes back to sometimes being lazy. Like I'm supposed to be editing my stuff so I can send it to him on the radio because I make explicit music. But it's like I got a couple songs that's on the radio getting spun. So he's still keeping my name out there, and like I go back there and visit like all the time. So
Do you think you get more love back home or in Virginia?
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's about even. I don't know because I don't really pay attention to it because like you know what I'm saying, I'll just be focused on trying to get it out there, trying to you know what I'm saying, like get a benefit from this, like rather than look to see who's really like supporting this and the third. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of people will tell you you could have some shit from back at home with all your friends this and the third, they won't support until they see something coming from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what anybody growing up from a hometown. That's just like, we grow up and know each other. You selling this t-shirt? Bro, you used to live around the corner from me. Well, I look like buying a t-shirt from you. You better let me get that and I'll support you then. Why it always got to be something free? Why you can't, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is sometimes, though. But shit been changing. A lot of people starting to see that I'm actually doing this shit for real, though. So, it's on the up and up.
Within the next 5 years, where do you see yourself in music?
In music?
Are you still going to be doing music?
Yeah, I'm going to still do music. I'm going to say, I'm going to probably just more expand it and, like, put it on some, like, my younger dudes that's, like, coming up in my group, too. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, I got a couple young boys that's really trying to be in it, too. But it's like, they got to show me that they serious, so that's why I ain't put them out there yet. You feel me? So it's like, I have a plan with it, like for real, like I'm gonna pass it off, like and try to build somebody up with the knowledge that I know if I don't get as far as I feel like I want to get. Because the thing with me, I don't really want to be famous, you feel me? Because like, it's a lot of broke motherfuckers that's famous. They just get a lot of free shit because they famous. It look good. That's shit. That's like shit. I don't want that shit. I want the bread for real. Like, I'd rather get that. So it's like, with me, I come up with a logic like shit. Give me a certain amount of fans. I know that they gonna buy my merchandise, my music. So, shit, as long as I make a certain type of bag and I can take care of my family with it, I'm good with that. For real.
Do you work outside of music? Or is music just...
I want to say I'm like 100% music. I want to say I just recently got me like a little part-time little gig for right now, you know, because it helped me stay out of trouble and shit, because I could be sitting here doing music and then my mind start racing and it's like, shit, I need to go outside and do something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's mainly just music though, for real. Like, I even told them, like, even at the job, I told them, like, I got this because I'm bored. Like, for real. Now, like, you know, idle time, trouble happens.
So you pretty much making your living from your music.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I got to, for real. That's dope. I gotta do what I gotta do for real right now.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever been on stage and you thought you gave like the performance of your life, like no other performance you've ever done cannot do the one you just did, and then you get off stage and somebody was like, could have been better.
Honestly, no. For real, cause like I even ask this all the time. Like you could even ask my girl. I'd be like, bruh, you could tell me if that shit was corny, bruh. Like that besides you being my friend, my girl, whatever, tell me if something is corny or not. And they be like, nah, that shit be like real life live. And like other people will come up to me be like, yo, bro, that shit was dope. And I'd be like, oh shit. And people start telling me it's dope, this and the third. Then shit, I go to my Instagram, I got new followers and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Like shit, it could be just 5 more followers, 7 more followers, 10 more followers. It's more than what I had. That's the way I look at it. Like I'd rather get as much as I can from a performance. At least if I get one person, that'll make me happy. For real, because that's somebody I didn't have on my team.
Are likes important to you, or the amount of followers that you get? You know how some people...
No, I'm not addicted to that. Honestly, she tell me I need to be on social media more because I do music. I don't, like with me, I don't do the social media shit. Like,
so how do you put your music out there? How do you get...
I force myself to do it. Or I would say her or my mans and then be on my ass, bro, why don't you make a post? Why don't you post that? Why aren't you taking pictures, bro? You need to start vlogging or something. Like everybody's in my, like, that's why I say I'm not really no social media guy type shit. But like since I started getting into it, like I said, I take more pictures and shit now, but it's hard for me to do it though, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said I need to get out of that. That's my lazy mode. Me not being on social media. Cause like I could be posting pictures and shit every single day, like for real, but I don't.
Well, let's talk about some of your music. Your most recent song is Snapping, right?
Yeah, Snapping Part 1.
And that was actually done by Medley, right?
Had to call Kesey, you know you in trouble. Had to go get this shit right off the double. All of these niggas, they mad at my hustle. These niggas, they see that I'm grinding, they don't see me struggle. Made a bad rock Barney Rubble. Hey, that little bit soft and supple. Hey, I'm with my team like a huddle. You know that we coming through heavy, little nigga, not subtle. I got that drip like a puddle. Hey, flex on these niggas, no muscle. Hey, bitch, I'm a dog, need a muzzle. These niggas, they mad cause they cannot solve me like a puzzle. Pull that bitch hair like Rapunzel. Hey, watch how she suck and she guzzle. Hey, I'm in my bag like a duffel, and if I gotta call my goons, boy, you in trouble.
So what gave you the idea for
Snapping?
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be something because your cover is you with your hand like
yeah,
that,
like,
right?
It's
so
like,
I already knew.
It's like, boy, if you don't know.
Yep.
Nah, like basically like what it is for real, like Snapping Part 1. It's basically me just talking shit. There ain't no hook on there. I'm just talking shit. Like, you know, y'all saying it's me just cause it be a lot of people that be, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people, some people they be like, oh, Tuck can't rap, oh, this and the third. Okay, so but what is you doing with it? You just mad because when I started, I got further than where you at right now. I'm sorry, my nigga. Shit, we could have supported each other and been up. Like, but that's why it's like with these snappings, I'm just talking shit. But it's like you gonna hear it, you be like, oh, you got some bars in there. Like you could really.
I was gonna ask you, was that song directed at somebody, or was just like a general song?
General song. It's everybody who ever feels some type of way. Period. Like the thing with me, I don't do disses. I don't do none of that because the way I feel, if you diss me, you really must not like me for some reason. So let's talk about it.
Has anybody ever dissed you?
No.
Okay.
Cause like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and say nobody will never not diss me, but if you do diss me, best believe we about to have a sit down or something because you really must not like me for some reason. Like, what you want to diss me for? If it was a diss, it was subliminal and shit. It ain't direct, so I could care less.
Do you want to drop your contact information, like for Facebook, Instagram, even though you don't be on there that much?
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be
and
on
make sure
there.
you give your booking information too.
Oh yeah, bet. Oh, you need that now?
Yeah.
All right, play as fuck up. I be high, y'all. My bad. Nah, but my IG, follow me, The Real Tuck 1800. That's 1800. And you got my Twitter, same thing at The Real Tuck 1800. You got my Facebook. I say my main page is me, Anthony Tuck Hamilton. Yeah, like the singer Anthony Hamilton. I'm smooth out here. Nah, and then you got my Tuck fan page. You got The Real Tuck 1800 fan page on IG. Yeah, it's basically the same thing over and over, more or less.
Now, before we get to your live performance, you have like 2 or 3 songs that you're about to drop that you can
Oh,
let us
yeah.
sample.
I got a couple little jumps for you.
Okay, go ahead and play the first one.
me
What's the
see.
name of it?
What y'all gonna say? Let me see this. What we got up in here? I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna play Give Me Some More real quick. It's called Give Me Some More. This joint gonna be on my new project that's coming up. This exclusive. Man, can't nobody else hear this, bruh. Nah.
What's your new project coming?
Unorthodox.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me put this joint up real quick. But yeah, it's called Unorthodox though. Just for the simple fact of it's JBL3.
When you dropping it?
Honestly, I don't really have a date, but I was thinking probably sometime in October, cause like I got about 4 more songs to do, and like I'm realistic about it. I got a real life besides music as well, so it's like things come up, can't really get in the stew. So I'm gonna give myself some time. I'm gonna say like October-ish, for real, for real.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say here go one of the joints right here. It's called Give Me Some More.
Hey,
This is a certified hood classic.
yeah. Look at your bitch, she want a photo. I said, hold on, ho, check the logo. I was just up all night, no dose, running them bags, you already know them. Catching the plays just like Ocho. I be just sip on things, no more. Tryna be dancing just like a go-go. I was like, go ahead and give me more. Go, give me some more. Yeah, hey, give me some more. Ooh, give me some more. Yeah, hey, give me some more. Yeah, look at your bitch, she want a photo. I said, hold on, ho, check the logo. I said, go ahead and give me that cash. Cause you know that I just need me some more. Ooh, I need me some more. Don't make my young
You do your own beats?
Look at the way that
Actually, I want to say with the beats, for real, shout out to my young boy from back home. I want to say his name is Kesey LaFleur. Like, I want to say he do a lot of my beats. And shout out to my boy, Mama Boy Beats. He out there in Ohio. It's like, I'm not going to lie. I used to be one of them dudes that used to YouTube beat. Everybody done did it. Can't nobody front and say they didn't. That's why they put YouTube beats on YouTube. But like I found them because this is when I really clicked in my head, like, bro, I gotta make some bread from this shit. Fucking Mama Boy Beats. I met him actually. It's crazy in Bluefield because he used to play basketball and shit out there. And then Kesey LaFleur, I just knew him because shit back home, like anywhere else in any hood, everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? He lived across the bridge in Jordan Gardens. You know what I'm saying? That's not too far from me, like back home, because I was from the mid off 18th. That's why the 1800. I don't say that was my block I'm from. But Kesey LaFleur, young boy, he's the one who did the snap in part 1. Like a lot of people like, damn, who did that? I'm like, shit, my young boy back home, he fired. He fired, and it's like, it's crazy. Like he's with the time right now. You feel me? That's why it's like I keep young boys around me because I already know. Like at the end of the day, I ain't saying I'm old. I ain't no old head. I'm still a '90s baby, but they gonna keep me hip. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep. Hey, bro, nah, don't do that. I got this for you. And I already got a different sound, so it's gonna go, period. Like, but yeah, them two, Mama Boy Beats and Kesey LaFleur. Okay.
Now the next song, is that off of your Unorthodox album as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one too. This actually gonna be I'm a live performance this one to y'all too.
Okay.
This gonna be the one. This by the Mama Boy Beats. The
Mama Boy Beats.
Big boss shit, ayy. Since a youngin', so y'all really can't tell me shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Started doing hand, now a nigga got more than six, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Been on it since a youngin', so young, you can't tell me shit. Hey, you nigga, they talk about green, I'm talking about gas on market. Hey, you talking about slugging on trees, well, little nigga come and stop it. Hey, got your girl all on knees, that bitch, she came and crawling. Hey, they say they all sucker free, but these niggas look like lollies. Hey, pop off your top. Hey, convertible drop. Hey, you know, hey, nigga, they fly.
That's all y'all get from there, cause I'm gonna perform that joint anyway. I'm gonna perform that joint, so that's all y'all get. And of course,
So he sends you beats that you choose from, or he just sends you one and you know you gonna like it?
no, he send me beats, or he be like, honestly, we'll sit on FaceTime for real. Like he'll FaceTime me and he be like, bro, I got some shit. I be like, what you talking about? He said, listen to this, and he'll start literally from the beginning. And he like, you like this bass in there? I be like, and I'm talking about my young boy. This is a young boy.
You mean as he's making it?
Yeah, like literally with like, you could, like I said, you could ask my shorty type shit. Like we'll be on FaceTime, and like this is something I wouldn't expect from a young dude type shit. Like he was like, yo, you like this bass in here? He's like, all right, bet. Hold on, boom, boom. But you want these snares in there? You want this one or this one? I start listening. He be like, all right, bet. I'm about to put this little melody into it real quick. Let me know how you like it. He'll put the shit together. I start rapping to it over the phone, like literally, like just on some bullshit freestyle type shit, like mumbling type stuff, you know what I'm saying, getting the feel of the beat. And I be like, okay, add this little whistle right here, bro. And he be like, I bet. He'll add it, boom, chop it up. That's how I get the beat. So that's when it's like, that's why I tell people I literally have my own sound. It's literally my own sound, like for real. Because it's like everything is made from scratch. Because it's like, how can you have a sound like the one that I have, and it's like I have a man that literally made a beat that fits that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That's why I'm calling my shit unorthodox, because I'm different for real. Like nowadays, everybody just trying to sound the same, either like the Migos, Dababy and them, especially when they just came out. You got motherfuckers trying to sound like him, and like Lil Durks, all these, like, you got a lot of people that be like low-key biting, but you know, to each his own though. Like they gonna do what they do. Shit. Best of luck to you.
You got one more you want to play for us?
Oh yeah.
Is that gonna be off of Unorthodox too?
Should I get y'all one of them?
How many tracks is on Unorthodox?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna do like probably a good 10 or 11.
What do you feel is too many tracks?
20.
Now 20 including like interludes, or just 20 period?
20 period. Cause nowadays you gotta think about like back then, like back then, no bullshit, when like fucking Gucci, like I said, Gucci, Jeezy, T.I, and all of them, and motherfuckers was dropping, even including 50, dropping them motherfucking mixtapes that had 20 songs on it. That's the time it was lit. Then you got the new generation, their attention spans is like fucking like quick as fuck. So it's like they can sit here and get bored with a damn album, like, all right, now I'm about to change this shit. No matter how good it is, they might be like, shit, I'm ready to listen to something else. So it's like you got to keep them there. That's why it's like sometimes I pay attention. Certain people nowadays, you won't even hear 2 verses on a song from one person. If you do hear 2 verses, it's because he had a feature on there. Or if he do got 2 verses on there, like, shit, it's rare. It's rare you hear a lot of 2-verse songs now. So it's like sometimes I catch myself, I won't do it, but I still will do it to show them that like I could actually make a full song too, like for real, with the hook, verse, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth.
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all Snapping Part 1 since it's about to come out. This the one that was produced by my young boy. This the one he called me over the phone with too.
Hey.
This one y'all did together?
Yeah. Had to call PC, you know you in trouble. Had to go get this shit right off the double. All of these niggas, they mad at my hustle. These niggas, they see that I'm grinding, they don't see me struggle. Made a bad rock, Barney rubble. Hey, that little bitch soft and supple. Hey, I'm with my team like a huddle. You know that we coming through heavy, little nigga, not subtle. I got that drip like a puddle. Hey, flex on these niggas, no muscle. Hey, bitch, I'm a don't need a muzzle. These niggas, they mad cause they cannot solve me like a puzzle. Know that bitch feel like Rapunzel. Hey, watch how she suck and she guzzle. Hey, I'm in my bag like a duffel, and if I gotta call my goons, boy, you in trouble.
I'ma keep it going to the beat stop. Mad cause I'm up like a treetop. So the seat's hot. I got the heat cop. That's all you get though.
And your last mixtape, Out the Water.
That one's just on Spinrilla.
Okay.
Hosted by my I got my own DJ too. I forgot to mention him. That's my bad. And that's one nigga that's always supported me too. No bullshit. My man DJ Showtime. Like 716. Like, cause I know it's a lot of DJ Showtimes. Like, nah, don't get it confused. DJ Showtime from the 716. That's one nigga that real life support my shit. Cause like, you know how niggas will make their little mixtapes and shit with different various artists? Mm-hmm. He throw me on there every time.
That's dope.
Every time. Since his part 1, he on like what? Damn near part 20 something now? Since his part 1.
That's
he threw
dope.
me on there. Like at first, like yeah, I had to chop out some bread. You know, it was in the beginning. He on the come up. We supporting each other. You know, mm-hmm. I was doing what I was doing. So shit, fuck it, huh? So shit, he done got to a point where it's like he live in Texas now. Like he was actually out here in North Carolina, like in Charlotte. He used to DJ out here a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Had some gigs and shit. Fucking, but he out there in Texas now doing his damn thing. Fucking, he support me for real. Like, no bullshit. Like, he'll call me. He be like, bro, you need to make a strip club banger. Like, he'll tell me certain songs I need to make. So he be like, I'm about to spin this shit. Yes, I'm spinning here tonight. Send me this. So yeah, shout out to DJ Showtime though.
That's dope.
Real talk.
You want to look in that camera and introduce the song that you're about to perform?
Oh yeah. I want to say this that new shit that's coming off of Unorthodox. Motherfucking Big Boss. You feel me? Big Boss, huh?
Medley Media Podcast. We'll be right back. Medley Media Podcast, are you ready? All the way from Niagara Falls, here is Tuck with Big Boss off of the Unorthodox album.
Mama Boy Beats.
I swear to God. Big boss shit, ayy. Only since a youngin', so y'all really can't tell me shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Started doing hand in hand, now a nigga got more than zips, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Man, only since a youngin', so y'all really can't tell me shit, ayy. These niggas, they talk about green, they talk about gas on market, ayy. Yeah, niggas smoking on trees, until they come and spark it, ayy. Yeah, that girl all on knees, that bitch, she came and crawling, ayy. Yeah, y'all sucker free, but these niggas look like lollies, ayy. Yeah, pop off the top, vertical drop, ayy. Yeah, you know, yeah, these niggas, they fly. I came here to fuck your bitch, she walked in with no drawers. Deep sea diving on the ocean, little nigga, you know I'm Jaws. Yeah, nigga, you bitch tranny. Fucking that bitch wet panties. Nigga, they know they can't stand me. These niggas act as Grammys. So with your thought, I fucked up her hip, now she walk like a granny. Be so high, I ain't landing. Nigga take off, cannon. Watch how I get ghost dandy. These niggas, they sleep, napping. Little nigga, you know I ain't capping. Them nigga got jokes laughing. They down snapping, just like a turtle, get like squirtle, leave black and blue like gassy. Say you won't smoke, match me. On your block, no taxi. There's no bucks, I found me a plug, so these niggas can't tax me. I hear a blue like a case, so no questions, don't ask me. That dude that where the shit came from, it came from the trap, yeah. Got this shit right on the mail, yeah. Put that shit right on the scale, yeah. I am not talking about classes, when I said save by the bell, yeah. I ain't really talking no L's, yeah. Me and my team, we be winning, yeah. Please not make me pop outside, please not make me stop sinning, yeah. Big boss shit, ayy. Only since a youngin', so y'all really can't tell me shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Started doing hand in hand, now a nigga got more than 6, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit, ayy. Big boss shit. Been on me since a youngin', so y'all really can't tell me shit, ayy. MBK CEO shit, nigga.
Good.